Hey, Razcoda. Maduka getting the VIP. Easy, brother. Yeah, it suits you, sexy boy. Yeah. Hey, TD, how you doing? You guys are going to have to let me know if the background noise is too much today, because I've got the window open for a little bit. You dying? What's wrong with you? Oh, Necro Nut, you make me nut. What? Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you happen to be in the world. What is going on? Happy Father's Day to all your fathers out there. Jackson's bought me a t-shirt, which I think is pretty fitting. Pretty accurate, since I just go around the house fixing stuff nowadays. Fix the coffee machine, I'm just... when you get a kid, you just obtain a certain set of skills. And, yeah, the limits... Oh, my God. How is he even sleeping? Jax is asleep. Right. Well, I'm focused, bro. You got this. It's that glare, isn't it? Come on, bro. There we go. He's got his leg through the side of the cot. I don't know how he's managed to do that, but he's done it. You do, it's true. You know what I mean? You become unstoppable, which is crazy. Hey, Rin, how you doing? And how you doing, Zarkov? Are you all good? Happy Father's Day to all, anyway. The plugin that I've been working on is, I'd probably say, 90% complete. I've got a bunch of things to fix before it'll actually build. Exceldro's been kind enough to lend me a hand because the auto builder wasn't working at all. So that was nice of him. I'm hoping I've not just broke the stuff that he's done, because I just pushed an update. I'm just checking. Nah, I think it's fine. Installing. Errors. Yeah, the errors are me thing. So all I need to do is go through and basically when you're making stuff in for an OBS plugin, just explain. You basically have all these different functions and stuff that you make across different files and everything like that. And if you build it for Mac and Linux, it kicks off if you've put stuff in there that you don't actually use. So you have to go through and make sure there's no variables that go unused and everything like that. So as I've been coding, as I've removed stuff, added new stuff, I've not kept a tally of what's actually being used. So it's pretty nice. It comes up on GitHub and tells you all the errors. So that's going to be easy to fix, which is nice. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Zarkov. Really good. I'll show you where the plugin's at, shall I? I've added everything to it now. So all the features that I wanted to add are there. And it's pretty sweet. The only thing I need to do is sort the tooltips and sort a locale file so people can translate it into their language. And then it's done, I think. Unless I get some feedback that something needs changing or anything like that. But we'll cross that bridge when we find it. I'm hoping this builds now. Yeah, it's fine. So I'll show you where the plugin's at. It's insane. The amount of features I've added to it is just like pretty crazy. So this is, let's just make it full screen so we can see. This is the, oh my god, I really need a new Zoom key, man. And let's just reload the project. I need a new Zoom key. I really do need a new Zoom key. I'm just going to leave it on Zoom for now. Happy Father's Day from Thailand. Hey, amazing, yeah. Had a 38.8 fever last night. Oh, God. Mate, I think that's due to a lack of beer, TD. And I think you probably need to fix that. So this plugin. Good morning, new follower here. Was told you're a plugin deity. What? I make stuff. I do YouTube tutorials. I do all sorts. I taught myself how to code. So now I just roll code from asking questions to people and Google, AI, like all the different things that help you learn things. But my new plugin is the StreamUP Chapter Marker Manager. And this does what it says. It allows you to add all your chapter markers in. So in OBS 30.2, they've added a new feature that allows you to insert chapter markers into your videos. So you can actually have the markers in the video. So when you put it into your editing software, it can show you all the different chapters within your recording. So I wanted to make a plugin that allowed you to do it manually. So you can put in a chapter name here and press Save Chapter Marker, and it'll do that, which is, yeah, pretty cool, pretty standard. But I've added a ton, and I mean a ton of features. So jumping in the settings, we got this lovely settings menu. Give it a default chapter name. So we'll just call this Test Chapter. Same as TD, sick in bed, watch. Oh, dude. Hope you get better soon, alright? You've got chapter history, so you can see the previous chapters here. You've got the trigger source as well, because there's many different ways to create chapter sources. Chapter markers. So you can do it via the main box there. You can do it via a hotkey. You can do it by WebSocket. So you'll be able to put what source created such and such, which is pretty cool. And we also have set preset chapter hotkeys. So I'm putting in here test chapter marker and press add, and that'll add it to this list. Yo, undeclared, thank you very much for the follow. Put your rock on the stone. How do you find us today? You can remove old ones as well, which is fine. So you can create a bunch of preset chapter marker names. And then what that'll do, I just need to add a little tooltip to that to explain it a little bit more. But then if you go into settings, it takes a little while to load on this beta. I don't know if it's just a beta or my build. I'm guessing it's beta, because normally in betas, settings are not cleared up yet. Thank you for making us another amazing tool anytime. It's going to be completely free, this one, so I appreciate the bits. That's big help, because I've put a lot of hours into this again. But creating that chapter marker puts it into a hotkey for us. Test chapter marker. So we can put a hotkey there for that chapter marker. So I'll put it on num2 and save that. We also have some other settings. We can insert the chapter marker into the video, which is only going to be available on OBS 30.2 and above. And then you can also export chapter markers to a text file, XML file. So that's again up to you. You can turn that off, turn it on. You can automatic chapter. So automatic chapter markers within your video and your exported file for scene changes, and you can actually set ignored scenes just there. So I've ignored all the kind of every other scene on the scene list. Press OK, and then when it goes to press recording, it'll add the start recording chapter. We can change scene. You'll see it'll ignore every other scene, so it doesn't put the chapter marker in. It does for scene 3, scene 4 it ignores. Scene 5 it adds. We put in a custom chapter marker just there, and put in a custom name. We can also use that hotkey we created earlier, which will do test chapter marker, and again it shows you the trigger of what actually triggered these chapter markers. So if it was WebSocket or something like that, you'll be able to tell. But I didn't stop there. I added the ability to add annotations in as well. So you can do, this is some text to say what happened in this chapter or at this point. You press save annotation and that'll save that. That doesn't get baked into the video file just so it doesn't clutter the video, but it gets saved into the text files, which is pretty nice. And obviously we're still recording right now. I can use WebSocket, so I've just put WebSocket on. Let me get an OBS raw. All this will be documented and everything. So we've got StreamUP Chapter Markers, set annotation, and we can do the annotation text, but we can also do annotation source and type in something like, I don't know, we could do Twitch moderator. And then if we're doing something like StreamUP, we could put in the mod's username. So I could put bongo1986 just there, because we can send that from StreamUP as a variable. Make sure we're connected, and then that'll send that annotation. It just says it's done, which is cool. We can also do get current chapter marker. We just have to blank this out, and it'll tell us what current chapter marker we're on. So as you can see, the current chapter is 123 hotkey. So if you needed to utilize that somehow in StreamUP or whatever software you're using, you could totally do that. We also have set chapter marker, and we can do, you can either leave it blank and that will just add a default thing, again triggered by WebSocket, so it tells you, the editor or whatever, who triggered it. So if you want to look for a certain thing and you'd be like, oh, that was triggered by such and such, we do it there. But rather than just putting WebSocket, we could add the whole, if we do, what was it? I think it's chapter, I need to document it all because I've put so much in this. If I do chapter name, I think it is, and we do, this is a test chapter name, oops, and send that, that'll add this is a test chapter name as a thing, which is pretty nice. We can also, I'll do this is test chapter name 2. We can also utilize the chapter source. I might rename these a little bit and put in here again Twitch cheer 10,000 bits, maybe the amount of bits that triggered, so you remember exactly what happened in that stream, because it'll auto flag, oh wicked, that was the hype moment where we got hype train, whatever. It'll automatically add that chapter, so send that through, boom, and this was actually triggered by the Twitch cheer 10,000 bits, so you can easily add that. This is going to be pretty much infinitely customizable. So I'll press stop recording, go and have a look at my video files. Got a bunch of video files here. This number is this, well, this is just the name of the recording in OBS. I just have the date and the time because then they don't duplicate or anything, but it depends. Yo, amazing, you're coming in with a 5 gifties. Let's do this, thank you. Let me open with VLC so you'll be able to see it utilizes the OBS 30 stuff. So you got all the chapter markers that we put there, including what triggered them, which is pretty good. Unnamed, I'm not sure what actually triggers that. I need to look into that. It could be I'm intrigued by that. I'll have to have a look at the history. It's probably the old test hotkey that I was using, which is not a problem. And there we go. It's written to a text file now. So you've got all your annotations there, so it doesn't come up as a chapter marker in the video file, but if you open the text file, it's all there, all the information you need. Oh, well, let me cross-reference that against, oops, didn't mean to do that, against this video file again. Because then I might be able to see what triggered it. What did I just open that with? Why did I just try opening that in Notepad? Am I stupid? There we go. So what was it? Scene 2, scene 3. Manual, hotkey, 1, 2, 3. test chapter 1 because annotations missed. Oh, that's weird then. Oh, okay. So no, I've got another hotkey set up. Ignore that. That's not a problem with the plugin. That's just because I got another hotkey set up to write. But not only does it export it as a text file, you also have the XML file as well. So you can bang that straight into your editing software. So if you're not on OBS 30.2, you can still utilize all this stuff because it'll be in time with your, because each one's got the timestamp. So it'll timestamp your video basically, which is pretty nice. And it's all just automated. You're trying to get a hype train started. Oh, are we on a hype train? Let's go, you guys. I'm trying to think. How did you start a hype train on your own? How did this happen? What? Is this a thing? I thought it had to be different people to start a hype train. Happy UK Father's Day, Papa OBS King. Hey Doko. Best viewers, yeah yo. Yeah. Hey Yoshi Spyro, are you good? Yay, stupid bot. More the merrier, innit? So that is the plugin. Like I say, I've added so many cool features in it. Like it's just nuts the amount of stuff I've put in it. I don't know if there's anything else anybody else wants me to put in it, but right now we've got a stable build of it that is currently working. It just needs to have not necessarily just documentation, but it needs the tooltips adding, because I like to put tooltips on everything so people know exactly what stuff does, because I care. But all in all, that's it. Oh, one thing that I could do is make that reset when on stop recording. I'll write a note, I'll edit it later. On stop recording, reset current chapter to output not active. There we go. But yeah, that's the plugin. Buzzed about it, love it, and obviously everything's configurable to exactly how you want it. If you only want to export to file, you can totally do that, vice versa, which is really nice. Exceldros helped me get the build of it working again, because it's not currently building properly, and it was just due to how I started the project. I think he's going to give me some feedback on that for when I make another plugin. I think the hardest part about doing some of this plugin dev stuff is getting it working. And by getting it working, I mean like getting it building, like not actually coding the project. I think coding the project is easy. Just one CSV import, export. Didn't you ask that last time? But I asked you to send me an example of what you want it to look like. But I don't think you sent me an example, so I've not added it. But I can 100% add it. But I just need to have some kind of example to go off of what would work for you. But I can definitely add that. I was really proud of this one. Really proud of this. Because it just creates a new hotkey inside of... Oh, I need to add label text to set preset chapters to explain how to set a hotkey. There we go. So that's just 2 jobs then. That may take me time. Only reason is DaVinci's more friendly towards CSV than XML. Well, yeah, if you give me an example and I can make it go to that example, that's not a problem. Because I don't do chapter markers, so I'm just kind of guessing a lot of this stuff. I don't even know if my XML format's correct for what people use. But again, I'm doing it kind of blind at the minute. I don't have any editing software on my PC, so it's not like I can go and test anything. So I'm just kind of going in with no idea, basically. So as long as I have some sort of thing to go on, it'll be fine. And I'll tuck it away in there as well. Can't believe how long it took me to get these working correctly. That was stupid, that, wasn't it? And it was just like one line of code. Trying to think if I've missed anything. I think it's just the tooltips, isn't it? Just need to add tooltips. So I might do like this stream, because that's pretty chill to do. Hey, phase eggs. But what I'll probably, because I'm going to put tooltips on literally everything. You've got a secret to spill. Oh god. Yo. Happy Father's Day to you as well, Toofy baby. You sexy little. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was offline then. How you doing? Using subtitle format. People use subtitle format for. You ever heard of Space Desk? I have not. But I'm sure I can Google. I have to read. You usually find it as a second monitor. Oh yeah. I'm on the website now. Network display. That's pretty cool. Double lights out. It only turns one out. Otherwise I go blind, right? I can't see anything. Nice. Nah, I love that. It's always good. I should use something like that to get a third display for my. In fact, I might use my old iPad that Jackson's beat to death, because for the iPad I just put GarageBand drums on, just so we can have some fun. I can be just like you. What do you mean? What are you on about? All good. Had Mrs. Dad who ran last night for drinks, chilled today, and now just seeing my dad. Nice, dude. Love that. I'm off to Pig in town, if you know what I'm saying, later on. Oh, this one gave me. Oh man, yeah, that's the one. That's how you do it. That's what you want. That is what you want. Why is this so laggy? I'm guessing it's just because it's a dev build, right? Why it is so laggy. I'm hoping I've not like put anything in my plugin that's like leaking or anything. It doesn't say I've got any memory leaks or anything, but who knows. But yeah, the whole thing's done now, which I'm absolutely pumped about. All the main features that I wanted to add. I want to send it over to maybe like Nutty, Epos Vox, you know, the usuals, to see if they want to drop any feedback before I send a release out. But I think I've covered every base, I think, for it. Because Exeldra was asking me earlier, it was like, see, what is this? Silent flag set. I don't know if this is like a thing that should be happening. I don't know what this means. Yeah, send the plugin over to them guys to see if they want to give any feedback or they want anything added to it. Right, we need to go through this in a logical form. Let me close down the header files because I'm not going to be using them. The StreamUP stuff. Did I need to pull anything from here? I'm trying to remember. Was there anything in this code that I needed? I opened it for a reason. It's one of them things. I get doing something, leave everything open on my computer, and then go off. I went swimming earlier with Jax and Beth, and then I've come back and I'm like, what was I doing? Like, why have I got all this stuff open? And there was a reason I opened this project. And I, for the life of me, cannot remember why I did it. Why did I open this? Nah, I'm a little bit over spoilers, but it's gonna be a good one. Yeah, I hope he likes it. Hope he likes it. It's one of them things, like, when you put in a lot of effort into something, and then somebody just tears it apart, you're just kind of like, oh, God. So I just, like, I'm all about getting feedback and making it better and stuff, but there's always that nervous moment. Right. It's like almost that, you know, like when you want your mum and dad to be really proud of you or something, and you just like, you want to show them something and they don't understand, like, they just like, and you're like, oh. Yeah, it's one of those. I must have opened this for some reason. I think, was I wanting to look at, I think I was looking at what I did for the doc on something. So I had the wrong file open. You gonna experiment? No worries, phase eggs. See you later. I'll steal this line of code whilst we're here anyway. I can't remember what I was looking at. Bizanoto, put your rock in the stone. Thank you very much for follow. How did you find us today? What's going on? I don't know. I'm just gonna sack it off. I'm sure it'll come back to me. Right, we'll do annotation doc first then. I should be able to. Let's just load it up, because we're just going to add a bunch of tooltips to everything to make it this easy for people to read. So we'll have to open up the locale file, which should be in data, and I think this will be the old locale for this. Yeah, cool. So I'm just going to close all this down. This is for the StreamUP plugin, and we'll just keep just one here for now. Pardon me. Do. Close this one down. Move this to one side for now. And let's just work through the buttons. Right, this doesn't fill me with confidence. What, this is the actual annotation doc? I should be able to do save button. Paste that in there, right? Make sure I add OBS module.h. And in here we'll put save. And then what I do is bring this into here. No. No, Andy. Should do that. right? Because then that's to save annotation stuff. So this would be, hey Dougie. Save annotation tooltip. I'm trying to think of the naming scheme because there's gonna be a lot of tooltips and stuff. But I'll call it this and then do tooltip and text. And this would be, this will save the text typed above to the export files as an annotation. Cool. Set up connections, and then when you do feedback labels as well, which is going to be super fun. So I've got to do that for everything. So it'll be annotation label. Should I translate it to German? I mean, you can if you like. I don't have a problem with that. I'll have to obviously let me get it released first, and then we'll because I'll probably have some bug fixes to do when it first releases from people's feedback and stuff like that. I hate naming things because you want to keep it in a logical naming format, but you don't want to like make stuff too long. Do you know what I mean? So you just can't win with this kind of stuff. Either way, this is going to be this. Recording is not active. Annotation not added. Annotation. Annotation error. I'll just number it. Do you want me to translate it to Yorkshire? I'll just get my wife to do that, right? I'll just call it annotation error 1 because you can see what it says there. Suppose it doesn't really matter. Or is that just bad? Error record output not active. I'll do proper names just in case. Just in case. Right, what I'm gonna do is make myself a little button because I'm gonna be doing this a lot. So I'm gonna use my Stream Deck, create a typing button. Type. No, what's it called? Text. It's just text, isn't it? So we'll use this, and the text we'll put in there is OBS module because I'm just gonna be using this a lot. Obs mod. Don't press enter afterwards. We'll close that down now, and then now I can focus on just passing the save stuff here and here, so I can just type it in easy. Makes sense, right? What's this? Annotation text is empty. Annotation not added. So I can now hover over that, press my little button, boom. Do I also want to add it to this whole manual thing? I think so. Garner J. Ant. How we doing? Hello. Manual trigger. No, source. Watching this view makes me throw up. Why? Why you throw up? Hey, Wellsish. Happy Father's Day to you, I guess. But thank you. Trigger. I don't know why I've not loaded this up into thing as a split screen, but YOLO. Screen following the cursor. I mean, I can zoom it out if you want, but you won't be able to see the text. So it's up to you. If you just want to look at faint text, I can stop the zoom. That's no problem. Hey Gazzy, Andi after chat limit is no more to be found in my system, and I've enhanced my past and previous. Nice, dude. GG's. GG's. Love that. Glad you got it all sorted. Didn't put any equals in there. I think that is it for the annotation doc. So we can save that and test that it's working by just reloading, in theory. Well, it's with words and some help from a Moustache Maniac. Thinking about starting how to code C#. Nice. I mean, if you ever have questions on anything, you're more than welcome to ask me. I'm pretty dumb, but I can try and help. And that's part of the battle, right? Right, so this annotation doc should have a tooltip now over this. There you go. This will save the text type above to export files as an annotation. Nice. StreamUP annotation. What sets that window name? I wonder if it's when it's called, or it might be even the header file. I don't know. Let me put that over there. I need to fix a couple of these things. Then C#. It's so flexible. Oh yeah, it is. I mean, this isn't C#. This is C/C++. And it's so much more difficult than C#. C# is literally like trying to use Lego compared to this. Like, you just grab some Lego. This is like trying to build a house with actual bricks. I'm going to sit down for a bit. Feel a little bit tired. How do you... Oh, you toss. Oh, jeez. Man down. Man down. Man down. Oh. I just proper bash my foot on my chair. Proper bash my foot on the chair. Let's check the header file, shall we? If it allows more extensive actions, absolutely. Why are you just lit up? What am I looking for? The header file. Just see if this calls anything. No. Just thought I'd make sure. Nah, we're all good. So it must be called from somewhere else, which is fine. Man, this is quite minimalistic. One thing that I'm regretting is this is 1,363 lines of code that I could have split into separate files to make it more logical. I really wish I would have done that. I mean, I could probably still do it. Would there be cross-referencing between files? Yeah, I've got 3 files as it is. I've got the main one that initializes everything. So on basically all the OBS info, everything like that. It does all the OBS loading, which then that fires the actual chapter marker doc. But in the chapter marker doc, there is the settings stuff. There is, like, do you know what I mean? I should have put the settings in its own file. I should have really broken it down. But again, it's one of them things where you learn. This is the way that we learn. And the good thing is that I've not even released this, and I can see ways of improving how the code is and how everything's structured, which shows that you're learning. You know, like, even if you're releasing something you're, like, not happy, like, functionally, I'm really happy with it. It works. I mean, it works for me. I don't know if it's going to work for anybody else yet. But the back end is so triggering to look at some of this code. Like, really triggering. Because I'm just, sometimes, when I'm just doing stuff quick, I come up with the wrong names for stuff. And I'm just like, that doesn't do that. Why have I called it that? And I have to go through sometimes and just rename a bunch of variables. It's really annoying. But it's because you just, like, you get into chunks. You, like, do stuff in chunks, and then you, like, use the wrong names for stuff, and it's annoying. And they made actions cluster. Yeah, exactly. Making it harder on himself. On brand. Yeah. Well, you know, it's all part of learning, Wells-ish. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I was to go and go, yeah, this is perfect, it's done, I've not learned anything. Do you know what I mean? That's my understanding of how these things work. It's not me being hard on myself. It's me just knowing I could do stuff so much better. But I've learned, like, this is a lot better than the StreamUP plugin. I've actually used different files for this, at least. In the StreamUP plugin, that does a million different tools and stuff, is all literally under one file. Oh, no, I lied, because I've created a new doc that I've not released yet. Again, using a new skill that I've never done before. I learnt it there, and then now I've put it into 3 files on the new plugin. But this one, the StreamUP plugin, is nearly 3,000 lines of code because I've put it all in one fucking file. So when I'm trying to find something, I'm just like, where the hell is this? And what's even worse is, I mean, this looks organized now, but, like, you can see WebSocket, wicked. Everything to do with WebSocket's there. Everything to do with hotkeys is there, which is cool. But then there's all these extra things, like lock source management. Why is this not its own file? I mean, that's like a good 300-400 lines of code that is one single function of the plugin. Why not put that in its own thing? Do you know what I mean? So it's all part of the development process and learning and everything like that. Because what I've learned is when you guys do your bug feedbacks to me, when I'm making my C# stuff, it's really easy to find the stuff, because I'm now used to breaking my code down and stuff like that. And yeah, when I'm looking at this plugin with how many moving parts there are in it, it's just like, oh god, where have I put that? Where have I put this? Why is that there? It's a right nightmare. Hey IO. Saying he learned nothing. Started to learn how this guy pain he's gone through. Andi, you have learned? And a lot. Exactly. I mean, 2.5 years ago, I'd never coded before. 2.5 years ago, and here I am 2.5 years later through my own steam of just wanting to learn, and the incredible people that have supported me along the way. Like Exceldros, I can never thank him enough. Like, he got me into this. I don't think my wife's happy about it, but like every night I just want to sit and code because I just enjoy it. It's really nice. You grab a beer, you just sit, code. Luckily, I've set up now a what's it called? So I can access my desktop from my Mac. So I code in my Mac and just chill in bed and stuff like that. And I just find it more interesting. And it's more like, it's better than just sitting and watching TV. I'm not a TV watcher. I don't really like to just sit and watch TV. So I like to be doing something. So this is where it's like this. It's like two birds, one stone. I'm making something that's going to help people, but then I get to like have fun making it as well. It's just, yeah. Unfortunately, doesn't pay the bills, does it? Well, this stuff doesn't. I hope you have a great Father's Day. Yeah, he bought me a t-shirt. A very accurate t-shirt. You know, because I just fix everything in the house now. Coffee machine. I just take everything apart and fix it. Convert the wife. Get her codings. Yeah. Nah, she's not very good with the old tech. Put it that way. What? There's got to be an easier way, right, for me to find all of the text. What? Why? Oh, that's cool. There's got to be an easy way for me to find all of these. Also, what did the StreamUP boys say? Because I wasn't settled on an actual name for the thing yet. But I asked the boys, and what did they say? Oh, it's me versus Waldo. Netherlands versus Poland at the moment, isn't it? Might just stick it on the screen. Poland's winning 1-0, let's go. Control F, find and replace. Yeah, but I don't know what I'm finding. I'm finding a bunch of different texts, basically, and I'm converting them into an OBS module text, which I don't know why I've not been doing that in the first place. Don't ask, alright? That will allow people to basically translate and stuff like that. Just trying to think of an easy way to do that, but I don't know. Man, Poland coming in hot. It's on BBC One. I'm turning it on in the background, guys. Hopefully it doesn't kill. I have a TV license, yes. I'll mute it though, don't worry. There we go. Oh, that was a joke. The different variant entries that you're replacing. Yeah, they're all different things. What did the StreamUP boys say then on name? What do you guys think I should name it? I want to put the StreamUP name on there because it's StreamUP, man. Stream upgrades all day. So Waldo suggested I call it this. Waldo suggested we call it StreamUP's Awesome Marker Management Integration. It could also be known as Sammy for short. I thought Waldo did a funny there. I enjoyed that. What about... StreamUP Chapter Creator System? I don't know. I just put it in at the pub. Nice, love that. Go and enjoy your drinks. I'm off to the pub in a little while as well, which I'm buzzing for. Can't wait. Yeah, the other thing that I was thinking, what did I put down as the name here? Chapter Marker Manager. Markup. I'd want to put the StreamUP name in there. So whatever it'd be like StreamUP Chapter Marker Manager. Should I just call it StreamUP Chapter Marker Manager? Does it matter what it's called? Don't think it really matters, does it? I'm awful at naming stuff. Yeah, I think we'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. There we go. StreamUP Chapter Marker Manager. That's cool. La 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 la. That sets the window. So that's that one done. On start recording. This is what I mean. I've got to search for all the code. Do all the feedback message as well. A bit too much ups going on there. No chapter marker. Okie pokey. Let's stick this one in here then. Let me just copy it in here. No export method. Start. Just gonna put start. Is this where I've put something in my code later on that we find out that I've basically smashed it up because I've... Oh, shit. Alright, that's that one done. I just thought there were no tooltips in it now, because that's just the name of the doc. That's fine. Oh, I keep doing this as well. That really annoys me. Start. So we adjust that to the thingy label that we just created. Not this one. This one. Start. There we go. When making an alert that appears on stream, what would you say is cleaner? Animate and export as WebM, or export all layers and animate using move source? I mean, if you've already made them in an editing software, why give yourself more issues? Do you know what I mean? If you've already created it, just use the WebM. Just make sure you've got the correct compression and everything like that. Epos Fox has got an awesome video and all that jazz. That he talks about all that kind of stuff. Chapter marker not added. Chapter marker not added. I bet you there's like some easy way to do this that I don't know about. And somebody's just gonna be like, oh, you just do this. We're like, excuse me, what? I mean, I don't even have to do this. I could just be really arrogant and be like, right, yo, if you don't know English, get out. But I'm not. I'm a cool guy. Recording finished. Hello. Recording finished. think I did. Then the raster template, I was planning on using move, but I'm interested in people's opinions and the choice of executing a task. See, for me, I'm all about doing whatever saves the most time. Like, you're talking about a very low impact in performance. Do you know what I mean? We'll use that. Recording can't be added again. Recording's not active. Chapter marker. I'm gonna put cannot be added. Just prefer that. There we go. Chapter marker not added. Request name. I'm going to leave that as chapter name and source. So as long as you get a product out quick and simple, it doesn't matter how complex it is, just as long as it's functional. Exactly, right? There's nothing there. WebSocket. I mean, somebody might want to call it something else. I'll just put it there anyway. Happy Father's Day, Greg. Hope you're doing good. I want to call it Bob James Jemison Senior Junior the 5th. Yeah, that works. Chapter marker added. That is the initial check, isn't it? This. Not open. God, some of these things that we do. Okay, if this is US English. Let's go in UK English. Come at me. Anybody's got a problem. Chapter name. Yeah. That's cool. Chapter name success. That's fine. Is this return a message? Recording is not active. We've already got that one, right? Recording not active. Oh God, this is freaking boring, ain't it? Somebody entertain me, please. This really is work. This really is work. Entertain me, please. Tell me you love me. Enjoy some adverts. What was this? Sorry. Unable to get chapter name. Error. Getting chapter name. And in old news, Slim Shady's back. Is he? Is he, Duke? Oh, I love you. I love you too, Doko. Oh my god, when did Netherlands score? That just happened out of nowhere. Well, it obviously did happen out of somewhere. I was just not watching because I was doing this boring work. What we're doing this annotation, right? Annotation. Recording not active. You guys can't hear the background noise outside, can you? Just out of curiosity. Remember, if you guys have got questions on anything as well, you're more than welcome to ask. I have just realised, everybody, that I've not been able to see some YouTube messages on my chat. So anybody over on YouTube, I am very sorry. I am connected. So I'm very sorry. Computer fans. No. Within reason. Feel like you don't know this channel, Rez. There's never any reason. How is everyone? I'm going to put chapter marker recording not active. I'm going to change that to this. Oh, what did I call it first? Oh, idiot. Copy. Redo. I seem to be just undoing. What's the shortcut for redo, man? Is there not a redo? What the... In Notepad, there's not a redo. Are you joking? Is that a legit thing? YouTube chat isn't allowed right now. I mean, I can see YouTube chat on the YouTube dashboard. I just can't see it here. Recording not active. I think we just pasted that in there, didn't we? That's really dumb. So why is it not available there? That's really weird. And now I've made a change, so I don't actually know if I deleted something. I think I was just changing this when I... So let me get this, find that. Change it to not active. You just can't get the staff nowadays, can you? We can't even get Notepad right. I don't think I undid anything that I shouldn't have. I'm sure we'll be able to see anyway, because it'll be like... It'll look really weird on some of the text boxes. What else we got? Annotation is empty. I think I already have that, right? Right. Annotation is empty. WebSocket. Where's my little WebSocket one? Oh, it is just WebSocket. I'm so used to doing undo with like Control Shift Z. Right. Forget about Control Y all the time. We got annotation added successfully. What do you mean, why? Why? Oh my god, I'm just pressing stuff now. I asked a question and then my internet took a piss. No. Yo. Hello, baby. How you doing? You good? Chapter marker doc is not initialized. See, I don't call that anymore. OBS module. What was this? Chapter marker not initialized. Chapter marker not open. It's the same thing. How can you forget why? Why is used in a lot of words. Like, why would you forget this? You could say Happy Father's Day with a why. Another break from socials for a while. I don't blame you, man. It's good to take a break. Take a step back. Think about things. Do you know what I mean? I get that. I get that. I wish I do take a break from the socials quite a lot. I don't post or go on socials much. That's why I'm like a failing content creator. But I'd rather be happy than be all over socials. Do you know what I mean? When you don't StreamUP chat pop up in Windows and maintain actions, in other words, not read only. No. No, 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 no. Exactly that. You get it. You get it. Is there anything in there? This is all just setting the actual strings, which is fine. So that's cool. Save and load. What we got here? Recording not active. Recording is not active. Why is that? Why have I accidentally put that in twice? That's strange. Chapter marker not added. Where is it? Recording not active. So we stick this where that sun doesn't shine in there. Did some fishing, hiking and kayaking. Oh, mate, that sounds wicked. We went to Lake District. That sounds sweet, dude. That sounds sweet. Sounds like perfection, if you ask me. That's what life's about. And going to the pub. That's pretty important. Chapter hotkey. This is another one here. So we're going to just copy that, paste that in there. We will put it back in. Let's add hotkey to here. I'll put it next to WebSocket. This is not in a good order, is it? I suppose I could get ChatGPT to order this, to save me going through it, and it'll put it into like a logical order. Or at least alphabetical. Recording is not active. Again. Oh, see, why? How have I managed to put this in twice? I'm not missing something here, am I? What was it? Chapter marker not active. I just beach balled for a second and that was awful. I just went to do a very simple task. Chapter names, that was cool. What we got in here. Doesn't matter about log info. That I'm not translating that. I don't care. Log info's for me. But nobody else. See, I just do this. Use my just use power tools in Windows. So I auto snap this chat to there. So then I could put OBS here if I wanted to, and it'd snap it in. It's as good as docking. You know I'm a king of docking. Do you know what I mean? Use power tools, because then you can set your layouts exactly as you want, and hotkey it and all that jazz. All that good stuff. That reminds me, I'm going to just dock this here so I can keep the football on the other side. Right, this file's nearly done now. Configs, that's fine. I don't think there's any feedback messages in here. These are all logs, so that's fine as well. Register hotkey shouldn't be a thing. OBS module, add default chapter marker. Why have I done that? Right, can you give me a couple of minutes? I'm just going to pop to the little boys. Heyo. Man, today's a chill stream, ain't it? I'm enjoying how chill it is. What is this second function? Add default chapter marker. Is that the... No, that's the actual name of the hotkey. That's cool. I'll make a section down here called hotkey. Hotkey, hokey cokey. Hotkey, add default chapter marker. Add marker. I'll put StreamUP in brackets at the end of it. For the point of there's the normal add chapter marker, so it'll at least differentiate the two. We got same set chapter marker. No, because that's just a WebSocket vendor request. That's fine. Blah 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 blah. That's fine. This is also fine. there anything in post load? That just refreshes it. It's good. Right, cool. Let's save that file and let's just load in and see if it does anything. Hey, Prismatic. Hope you're doing good. Yo, URC. Thank you for the happy Father's Day, everybody. I hope you're just saying to me because I'm your OBS daddy, right? You better be saying that. You better not be saying it anything to do because I got a baby called Jackson, you know what I'm saying? You better be just saying it because I'm your OBS daddy. Yeah? Right, what did we even change? We're actually not going to be able to tell what changed. I have just changed a bunch of these error messages. I haven't changed any UI elements at the moment because that was all like WebSocket requests and the feedback from WebSocket and stuff like that. There's no other OBS daddies. Right, so that's 2 files done. But now we've got a long file, which I really can't be bothered with. I don't know if... can we... I don't know why this is like spamming this in my logs. I don't think it used to. I don't know what this means. Don't know what this means. I hope my plugin's not like doing stuff that it shouldn't do. I don't know what it means. Because it just spams it into this log, whatever this means. I'm just going to copy it and Google it. What does this mean? Oh, is it because... I don't know. Don't know what I've done. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I don't know what I've pressed, though, for it to start doing this. Because it's a bit annoying. God. That was me procrastinating at the fact that I've got to do this. I really can't be bothered. Save chapter marker. Fucking hell. I really can't be bothered. Can somebody do it for me? Oh. This is bloody spamming because I've not updated the products. I'm an idiot. Save button. Here we go. And this is bad name as well. Because what save button is this? I'm guessing, is that the... Like, this is what I mean. Save chapter marker. Right, I'm renaming this. Save chapter marker button. That's what I mean. I just, like... happens all the time. What does this mean? I just sometimes use really bad variable names and it causes so much conflict in my brain. But this way you just need to learn, right? You just gotta learn through all these things. Right, so we've got save chapter marker. Save chapter marker button. Where was I putting this? Current chapter label. We'll just use that one since we've all got it. Recording not active. Default chapter name. That's the kill button, but let's just triple check that there's no output of dialogue or anything. Set up connections. This shouldn't have any text in, apart from resetting the text name. That's fine. What about in OBS callbacks? Is there anything here? But I need to do the on recording stopped. Is it in here? Yes. What was I doing? Where is my wonderful... Oh, this guy. Hey, Max. How you doing, beautiful? Where's on recording? Do I not actually have a set chapter name? Update current chapter label. I just need to send the chapter name through there, right? If insert markers... Okay, yeah, we'll just do that. We'll just throw that in there. So we'll do on recording stopped. Oh yeah, because then that won't do anything, that's fine. And the chapter name we'll put in here is, well, it'll be an OBS module text, wouldn't it? Anyway, recording not active. I have also... Make me jump, man. Sneaking about and you're making me jump. Could have been watching porn or anything. I've just thought, by default, I'm pretty sure that comes up red. I'm intrigued as to where I set that usually. Thank you for the love. Oh. set it here, don't I? Is it when it loads? Yo, thanks for the 10 bits. Happy Father's Day, OBS Daddy. Thank you, baby. Appreciate you. What the hell sets the default text? Is it just up here? Current chapter label. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe it's not actually red. Have we got a no export? Yep, we have. Cool. No export. Stick that in there. This is boring, so people can do translations. I can't be asked. Recording finished. I think it's just called recording finished. Right, chapter file end. Recording, that's cool. Note to self, just do OBS module text whilst you're building, Andy. Please, for the love of God, do OBS text. Please. Rather than having to go through it all at the end, because this is shit. Doc, that's fine. Has this got a feedback? Please turn on export to turn on annotations. Cool. Annotation error. Export not active equals Bosh. Stick that in there. StreamUP annotation. What am I calling this? StreamUP chapter annotations. Oops, not a capital S. Right, I don't even know if anybody's going to bloody translate this, but I'm doing it. Alright, cool. Annotation not loaded. The good thing is that a lot of these are repeated. No chapter export method. This is the main settings. So we'll put chapter marker. What have I even called this plugin again? Chapter Marker Manager settings. There we go. That's that one done. Slowly but surely. Got this one called General Settings. Did you happen to see Gordon Ramsay's latest video? I did not. I don't watch a lot of content, if I'm honest. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, I'll just put general. I don't need to put settings. Oh, no, I'll call it general settings, but just put general. Why do you ask? Settings. Oh, really? Shit, I didn't know that. Glad he's alright, though. Because he's a freaking legend. Default chapter name. So I'll put settings. No, I'll put general, because it's a general one. General settings. To still be alive is one of his... is received. Jesus Christ. I'll have to have a look at that. Man, bikes are scary, man. Beth wanted to get a motorbike at one point, and I told her to go and shove it up her arse. I'm like, you're not having a motorbike. And half the time, it's not even your issue. It's everybody else's problem. But that's driving in general. Like, anytime you're driving, you are most likely going to be perfectly fine. It's everybody else that's the problem. As long as you're driving like you're meant to do, unless obviously mechanical failure, all that jazz, it's everybody else you got to look out for. Yo, Greg, thanks for the 100 bits. Exeldro, my dude. Thank you so much for your help earlier. I'm going to send you a couple of beers later if that's alright, dude. I don't tend to do PayPal stuff from the PC because I don't know who's watching. But I'll send you some beers later. Thanks so much for I'll have to... Did you fix the build yet? No, I'm still going through... I'm just adding the locale files at the moment. I've just finished the WebSocket stuff. So, I've got pretty much nothing left on my list to do for the plugin. I fixed that. So I'm just adding locales now and tooltips, and then it's done. The plugin's done. I just need to go through, fix the bits and bobs, so the build's good to go, and everything like that. But I'm taking it easy today, Exeldro, since it's Father's Day. We went out swimming this morning, and we're going to go out to the pub this afternoon in just less than an hour now. So the stream's not going to be going on too much longer. I'm probably going to go up to the wire, though, because Jax is still napping at the moment, and I'm not being funny, but if kid's asleep, you don't wake kid. General settings, more. We already did that one, Andy. What's this? Setting, oh. General settings, default. But I assumed it was on the right path and just had an incident regardless. Yeah. It's not good. But thanks again, Greg, for the 100 biddies. Appreciate it. This is where Exeldro is going to tell me there's a really easy way to do all this stuff. And mind you, the easy way is just do it in the first place. I didn't copy that. Oh, for God's sake. What is wrong with me today? I've already had a beer today, I'm not going to lie. Waking a kid? I am stupid, but not that stupid. General settings. Name. Info. No. Default chapter. Dun, 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 dun. I've not done tooltips yet, so I need to go back and do tooltips. Do one at a time. Default chapter name. Yep. Blah, 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 blah. Show chapter history. So this would be the same. Wouldn't have any stream widgets if it wasn't for you. Thank you, Andy. My stream is boring without you. You're too kind. I want to go back to making the fun stuff though soon. I've just been making some really handy things, which I've just been finding more interest in doing this stuff and learning how all this stuff's put together. So I've kind of gone off on a tangent again and made another OBS plugin, but it's good. It all adds up to more coding skills and stuff like that, doesn't it? Show chapter history. How's your Father's Day going anyway, XL Drone? Hope you're having a good one. Add chapter trigger source. Did you want to have a look at my plugin, XLDro? Because I don't think you've really looked at it yet. I don't mind giving it a showcase. Is it open? No, it's not open. But I can open it. If you wanted to take a look. Because you were asking like about OBS 28 versus 30. So I thought I'd show you all the thing that's in it. I've added so much. It's very feature rich. Show me. Cool. Let me build it. I'm hoping it builds because I'm mid breaking it at the moment. Oh, I've not saved this file. So this is why I kind of wanted it to work for 28 and 30.2. Because the insert function is only a tiny bit of it. Also, I don't know what I've done, but my output just spams a certain audio message thing. I don't know what I've done here. It just spams this message at me. I don't know if it's something that I've done in my plugin or something by accident or what, but it just spams that in my log and I don't know what I've done. So the plugin, here it is the chapter marker system, which will basically, recording's not active, obviously. You put chapter markers in there. It gives you feedback here of if there's any errors and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. And obviously, as you press recording, you can add chapter markers. But in the settings, you can do a default chapter name. So if you're just triggering a default hotkey, it'll add that chapter name and count up. So it'll be like chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, whatever name you put in there. You can see the history, which you can also trigger chapter names from. So you can use previous chapter names during that one recording. The trigger source, so you can see what triggered it, because there's WebSocket, hotkeys, manual, and then through WebSocket you can send your own custom data. So you could be like Twitch cheer X amount and then have information on it, so you can see like a trigger, where it was triggered from and what the reason was and stuff like that. Insert chapters into video file. I was thinking for the OBS 28, if we can make the build possible, is just grey this one out and add a tooltip or something. Because I know you can obviously make them, you can set the visible to false, so you can still see it, but you can't interact with it, and tooltip it and just say, because that's the only thing that obviously you can't use on all the versions. We've got export to file as well, so it'll export to TXT or XML file. It'll automatically add chapters on scene change, and you can set ignored scenes in here, which is pretty cool. So you can click whichever scenes you don't want it to set a chapter marker. Hey Spike, hope you're doing alright. And then obviously all them settings save. But I added a cool thing that is set preset chapter hotkeys. So you can add a hotkey here. So it'll be like another chapter marker. Add. I can remove as well. Press OK. And that'll actually create some new hotkeys that users can control. I don't know why this takes ages to load. It's probably my shady build, man. But it could be beta, because I know sometimes on betas, like, settings menus take ages to load. But under hotkeys, we can now see you've got the default one that we talked about earlier. And now you've got test chapter marker, another chapter marker. So you can set hotkeys, and then when you trigger that hotkey, it will use that name as the chapter marker as well. We've added an annotation function. So if you're exporting to a file, hotkeys per scene collection or per profile. Right, you've asked me something there that I don't know. I've just done what did I do? Just registered like I normally do. I just did what I did to register a thing, but yeah. So I'm not sure. So it's probably going to be profile, I guess. But I've added an annotation section, so you can put annotations. So rather than just doing a chapter marker, you can add more information that won't embed it into the video, because you might just want to put a load of information in there, like such and such happened, and then you can trigger this again via WebSocket, so you can your moderators or something like that could just fill it in with a bunch of information like this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. Just, yeah, it's just there for ease and making notes, basically. And you can do it manually. I just need to go through and do tooltips on stuff at the moment. And that's pretty much it. Now that I've said that, it feels like there's not actually that much there, but I feel like it does cover a lot of bases. How's things with you, Spike? Happy Father's Day to you as well. But I think I'm pretty happy with it. It's just obviously getting it get it built properly now. I also need to update the StreamUP doc, because I realised, Exceldro, that I was saving hotkeys wrong. I don't know if you heard me talk about this the other day. I was saving hotkeys wrong, so I was saving it in its own file, so it was saving all the hotkeys. So it basically double trigger hotkeys when you press them. So now that I've learned that, I need to go and fix the StreamUP plugin, because I saved the hotkey wrong, but since I'm the only person that's ever been stupid enough to do that, it's fine for one plugin. But I only found this error because I had two plugins in OBS that I'd created wrong. But yeah, weird. I don't know how I managed to do it, but I did that. But yeah, that's the plugin. I'm pretty happy with it. I added all the things people requested. I thought this was cool, the hotkey thing. This was really like mind-blowing. When I managed to get it working, I was like, shut up. I was buzzing about it. I mean, it seems so simple when you think about it out loud, but there's a lot of like moving parts to it. So it was just like applying all the basics that I've learned and putting it together. Same for the ignored scenes, like doing stuff like this. But yeah, any feedback would be awesome. Yeah, I don't know what I've done here. Why does it keep saying silent flag is set? And it absolutely spams in my log as well. It's obviously to do with like audio or something, right? But I don't know. Don't know what. And I've not come across any memory leaks, which I'm really happy about. Something else I wish I would have done. I will use that for my programming contest videos. Will you? Hey Trey, what's going on? That would be good. I don't know why I sound like I've been... don't know what's going on in my throat. Feel really dry. But yeah, I'm meant to be going to pub later, and I'm just not going to be doing anything, am I? Oh god, this is the boring bit. This really is boring. Some feedback that I've given myself as well, Exceldro, if you are still lurking, is I really need to start splitting the files up more. Your 3-stream streak. Hey Trey, nice one. Because this file's like 1,300 lines of code, and it's because it does a lot of different things. Whereas I've split the annotation doc up, the chapter marker doc, but I've put everything in the chapter marker doc, so all the settings, everything. Like, I was just like, why don't I just split it a little bit more? But I don't know, it's all part of learning, and it's all a process. You can't be a god coder overnight, can you? We can't all be Exceldro overnight, is what we're saying. I don't know why I'm just adding single words as a OBS module thing, but it's just how it is. The plugins like done, hey Trey. I'm just dotting the I's, crossing the T's, clearing it all up. Exceldro helped me fix the builder on GitHub, so the build is happening very soon. It's been a crazy couple of, I'd probably say the past 24 hours has been massive for this stuff. General settings, we're moving on to a different settings menu now. The chapter marker plugin that I've been making. This is now export settings, insert into file. I think anyone can be Exceldro. I don't think anyone can be Exceldro. Absolutely not. I found out another streamer friend's going to TwitchCon, so I'm buzzing that I get to finally meet him. Neon Genesis. I always watch his streams. Found out yesterday that he's going, so I'm absolutely over the moon about that. I get to see so many incredible people. Could you chapter markers like A, B, C, D, E, F, like that? No, I've just done numbers. Export settings. Export to file. You mentioned the increment 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I've only added that. I'm not done a numerical system. You can name stuff whatever you want, but incremental values, just use numbers. I feel like nobody would do letters, right? Chapter 1. You wouldn't call it chapter A. Surely. Surely not. To XML. There's actually not as much in here than I thought. By default, it would be nice. Increment problem A would be problem B. Yeah, but who counts chapters via letters? Like, who does that? You don't get a book and go, this is chapter C. Greg, thank you for the 100 bits again, baby. Love your face. Love your face more. Can we get a poll in chat? Like, who counts chapters via letters? OBS Daddy, when you're coming back to the store with the milk. No. I need to get some cigarettes as well, yeah? How you doing, Chris? You good? Competitive programmers of contests with problems from A to F. Okay, so you can... this is what I mean. You can use your own chapter markers, right? So you can make your own increment, but by default, it's chapter name, number. That's it. Like, I feel like using letters is just not a normal person's thing. Do you know what I mean? Anybody else agree with that? Or am I just being dumb? Because that is completely plausible. Now we've got auto chapter settings. I've just realised. What programming language do you use for making plugins? C++, yeah. Or C. Some guy out there not using numbers or could you actually imagine somebody absolutely cracked out just smashing that? I'm definitely going to forget to put an equals sign in here. I could already sense it coming. What am I doing here? Automatic chat sounds, yeah, cool. There's always excitement. I'd love to make my own plugins one of these days. I think the hardest part about making a plugin is coming up with an idea for a plugin that's gonna help people. Do you know what I mean? I for all I know, I've just gone off on a big tangent with this plugin. I just had a small idea that I wanted to make. Well, you guys saw the early screenshot of what's it got? I've not even had the football up. What's the score? Still 1-1. Let me go to Twitter. You guys will see the early build of the plugin. Pretty sure you saw it anyway. When will this be available? No, that's the StreamUP doc. People are like, when's it coming out? I'm like, when I stop being bad. So this was the early picture of it. It was that. That was it. That was the idea. It was just put your chapter name there, add a bit of WebSocket, and then I've just gone off on a mad one and added all these settings that do loads of different things that probably don't work because I'm terrible at coding, but that's a risk you take downloading free software from Andi Lippy. Being chapter numbers, yeah, exactly right. Chapter letters. I'm gonna teach Jackson. This is chapter C.2. So anyhow, toughest part is coming up with the idea, exactly, because you don't want to make something that for the sake of making something. For instance, the StreamUp OBS plugin. Really, it should be two different plugins. Like the StreamUp plugin initially was for an internal use thing. But then it's just spiraled out of control, just like I've done with this plugin. I just come up with ideas and they just keep coming. People ask for stuff, I make it just happens. But every plugin that I try and make is useful. Like I couldn't do something like Finite or Exceldro, you know, where they're doing all this complex math stuff and they're doing like all the move or effects and stuff, because I can't. I mean, I don't know. Maybe if I looked into it more and researched it, but they've got so much more years of experience on top where they can obviously process this information. I still struggle to read some of this code, and it's all basic menu manipulation and settings manipulation to make stuff do stuff, and like I struggle with just doing that, but it's coming up with a system that helps people. You guys know what I mean, don't you? I'm just waffling, as always. Set chapter on scene change. On scene. Somebody say waffles. What about blue ones? We all down for that? Set ignored scenes. Yeah, I was really happy. You know what I mean? I'm very big on making people's because I'm not a developer. I don't get developer brain, and I always think of like the end user. That is always my goal, is to make people's lives easier. So that's why I add all like these locales and stuff like that. Like, there's a lot of plugin people out there and other developers, not just like OBS, that don't think about this kind of stuff. And I think that's the only thing that kind of gives me a good strength against other people, is because I'm not a developer. I mean, I am, but I'm not a developer. I don't get developer brain. Oh. Yeah. Hey, it's Dad Day. Shut up. My boss is having a go at me for my time management. To be fair, I don't know how I'm getting bad time management, because I'm going to the pub, and that's usually like Insta, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like, pub, yeah, wicked, I'm there. Right, Sam, we don't actually have too much more to go. We've got all these, but a lot of this isn't actual text, which is good. That means I don't have to do it. So I just need to finish this, get the tooltips done. We are hunky-dory, baby. So anybody, if they want to translate it into their language, I'm probably going to get ChatGPT to just order this as well, just so it's in a more logical order. I've tried to put it in a logical order, but yeah. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, right? Oh, God. Oh, Chris, stop it. Green eggs and red juice. The RGB breakfast. I love that. Love that. All about the RGB. The RGB. So people were asking for me to do do it in a subtitle file. I've never really looked at a subtitle file. Nice. So we'll cross that bridge again when we find it. Metal Benji, how we doing, baby? Are we good? Hope we're doing well. An SRT for chapter markers. That's what I mean. Like I didn't think that'd be a logical thing. That's why people have asked now, and I'm just like, would you use that for chapter markers? A lot of these terms people are asking me for, I'm having to research, because I don't do this kind of stuff. Like when I'm creating a video and stuff, I just go for it. I don't mess about with no markers. So, do you know what I mean? Like XML is the one, isn't it? Because it's just such a global thing to use. So I don't know. I just listen to what people want, and if they want it, I'll try and get it in. That's all I can do, innit? Right? You having a nice Father's Day? I'm about to. We're off to the pub in a second. We just need to hang the washing out, and then no, we're pretty good to go. So I just need to find somebody to get on a raid to. I'm not sure if anybody's got anybody that they recommend or anything like that. I'm gonna have a little look on the StreamUP tag, because we always like to keep it in the community, don't we? Is there anybody going to listen to my story? I know JD's on, but we've raided him quite a lot recently. Check out a new raid browser. I did not know this was a thing. It knows that I'm searching for somebody. I didn't know this was a thing. What was this? Same category. Search and filter. Oh no, that's filter by tag. Here we go. StreamUP. Right, I got to. Has to really CSV for the win. Ignore my. God damn it. Yeah, let me know what you if you got a CSV example. I can definitely look at that. That's fine. Like that's not a problem. Oh my god, Andy. Back to Twitch. Come on. It's like I don't know how to use a computer. Some days I just start smashing place up. Just to mention. Yeah, oh, you've done one. Wicked. Sweet. I'll take a look. I'll finish the locales, and then I'll take a look at what that looks like. But I don't mind adding support if you're gonna find it useful. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to add something that's dumb because obviously it takes more time up and it's a free plugin. I don't want to be spending too much time doing stuff because otherwise you don't pay your bills with free. What about should we go raid Nina? Nina's big StreamUP fan. Right, I'm gonna have to raid and run. So we just let Nina know. Just say Father's Day, baby, food. I'm sure they will understand. It's just how it is. I've just got my priorities on lock today. Just editing software, then yeah, I'll definitely take a look at that file and see what the crack is. I'm guessing it'll be pretty on the nose, wouldn't it? Where did you send it, by the way? Oh, in feedback and feature requests. Look at somebody using the. Oh, thank you for the 100 bits again. Damn. There's a lot of stuff in here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to research that one. There's a lot of info in there, isn't there? So I'd have to have a look how I want to hold it together, alright? Much love to you all. Thank you all for all the support. Thank you for hanging out. And I know this, again, is a boring stream, but it's a work stream. Get over it, yeah? So thank you all. Happy Father's Day to you all as well. Put your rock for stone. Much love. Stay safe.